Federal government declares Thursday, March 19 and Friday, March 20 as public holidays to mark Eid al-Fitr. Zonal Commanding Officer, Federal Road Safety Corps charges officers on discipline. Plus, Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria inducts 676 staff and graduating students. Good morning, thank you for joining us on the news at 10. My name is Dianime Uko. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times channel 103 and on our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Do all to follow us on those platforms so we engage better. The federal government says it will continue to support policies that promote gas utilization, enhance domestic supply obligations, and harness Cross River State's vast gas reserves to drive industrial growth. Vice President Kashim Shettima stated this at the Energy Cross River Conference and Exhibition 2026, where the state governor, Basi Otu, stressed the need for a sustainable finance mechanism to unlock the state's energy potential. Justina Etim reports.
Renewable energy resources, including solar, hydropower, wind energy, and biomass, Cross River State is poised to boost electricity access, and harnessing these potentials is the focus of this Energy Cross River Conference. Vice President Kashim Shettima, represented by his senior special assistants on legal, research, and compliance matters, says the federal government is strengthening regulatory institutions and deepening transparency to boost energy sector investments and development.
Energy transformation must not be confined to boardrooms and policy documents. It must translate into jobs, skills, and opportunities for our young people. We will continue to support local content, development, technical training, research partnerships.
Governor Basi Otu represented highlights achievements in the energy sector, pledging commitment to energy security and sustainable growth.
We have enabled energy access to both the unserved and underserved rural communities with the distribution of 10,000 solar homes. Broken down transformers across the state have been replaced by this administration. I need to ensure that food and energy security are achievable milestones.
Stakeholders discuss sustainable finance options in its energy sector.
Strategic innovations, resource allocation, and strategic talent management will foster the sustainable finance in the energy sector.
People are rushing to Cross River State to try to see how they could build mini-grids in the unserved and underserved communities. And we're making it very easy for them. Providing land, we're even giving 5 years of tax-free holiday.
The conference is on the theme Unlocking Cross River's Energy Using Sustainable Finance. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
The federal government has declared Thursday, March 19 and Friday, March 20, 2026 as public holidays to mark Eid al-Fitr. In a statement, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Interior, Magdalene Ajani, says the declaration was made on behalf of the federal government by the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo. The minister congratulates Muslim faithful on the successful completion of Ramadan and urges them to sustain the virtues of love, generosity, peace, tolerance, and sacrifice. He also calls on Nigerians to use the festive period to pray for peace, unity, and continued progress in the country. Tunji-Ojo encourages citizens to celebrate responsibly and extend kindness to the less privileged during the festivities. These were the words of the Zonal Commanding Officer, Federal Road Safety Corps, Henry Benameshia, while addressing officers of Akwa Ibom State Sector Command. Kelvin Samuel has details.
The continuous in-house workshop by the Federal Road Safety Corps is to help reposition the Corps and ensure officers operate within the code of conduct. Visiting Zonal Commanding Officer Henry Benemesia calls on officers to be up and doing, shunning all forms of misconduct while upholding professional ethics. Referring to the book of Job 15:34, where it says that fire will consume those who engage in bribery, the zonal officer maintains that such acts stands highly condemned in the corps.
They should be disciplined. In anything they do, they should be fair, firm, courteous, professional, and friendly.
Earlier, the sector commander Francis Ajata encourages men and officers to be highly dedicated to duty and supportive of the quest to reposition the corps.
The need for officers and men to be disciplined, the need for officers and men, most especially patrolmen, to work within the rules, to eschew indiscipline.
The in-house workshop continues with a technical and interactive session. In Uyo, Kelvin Samuel, NTA News.
We take our first commercial break. More stories when we return. Please stay.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Baji Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Kanyan isikiri yagineme mubunumpo mendo tumsitu kukara state nyan ye ake me ntonko kukara aku fokuti musiarifia koro ake menangandu bege ideme mo adu keri nambru fokuti mo kebenduse NTA channel 12 yo etumo ekoto nemenyan keri namami adi daritie kwa weneze kenkarika amamia itiaba abu yo ke minute erap meruop ndobiye yo kutemen simbego di yagineme kebo kubok mom ase trupa nemenyan mbaginengem poibono iyem kot irongyan.
Welcome back. A total of 676 staff and graduating students of the Faculty of Education, University of Uyo, have been inducted into the Fame of Licensed Teachers by the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, TRCN. This was at the 15th induction ceremony of the institution. Wisdom Jacob has details.
The 676 staff and graduating students are drawn from the Faculty of Education, Vocational Education, Library and Information Science of the University of Uyo. Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor Imema, congratulates the inductees for working hard to accomplish the great feat and wish them a successful future in the teaching profession.
I challenge the inductees that as they are formally immersed into this profession today, they should endeavor to make a difference in the respective organizations they will find themselves practicing.
Remember that you are not merely entering a profession, but you are embracing a noble calling.
The acting Vice-Chancellor, represented by Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic Professor Enobong Ikpeme, reminded the inductees that their solemn oath-taking is not just receiving certificate, but accepting a responsibility to guide, nurture, and inspire the minds of the next generation academically.
May I commend the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria for ensuring quality, excellence, professionalism, and sustaining ethical standards of our educators. As a university, we will continue to provide enabling environment for learning and continue to uphold the highest standards of education in our country.
Administering oath of allegiance, the representative of the registrar, TRCN Dr. Mary Abba describes inductees as professional teachers and custodians of knowledge.
Do solemnly affirm that as a registered teacher, I will discharge my duties honestly. Hereby formally admit you into the teaching profession with all of its obligations, rights, privileges, and appending hitherto.
It wasn't easy at the beginning. It was very tedious, but personally, I give God all the glory for seeing us through.
I wrote the first year. I could not gain my name was not out from the list. So this is my second time of writing, and I got inducted.
The ceremony also featured goodwill messages and ceremonial presentation of certificates. Wisdom Jacob, NTA News.
Residents of Uyo are feeling the bite as the recent surge in petrol price continues to affect daily life. Etienne Oibanga completes the story.
Cope with hike in fuel price.
It's all about changing your schedule of events. You know where you go to and what you do. You don't go to anywhere. If it's not necessary for you to go out, you stay indoors and manage the little resources you have in your vehicle.
Really a very difficult situation for us, especially those of us, the civil servants. Getting to the office on a daily basis now is very, very difficult. Imagine the places we used to pay 100, 200 now they charge up to 300-400 naira.
Oh God, it's really affecting me badly. Like today, I just returned from my village. The transport fare was way higher than what I knew about.
It's biting in the sense that we have variations in terms of prices. In each of these the 31 local government areas, we've been able to assemble the different prices in each local government area.
One thing on the lips of many Nigerians, including workers today, is how the increase in petrol price has affected them and their everyday decision.
The effect has been that it is only the masses that suffers because of this artificial scarcity of fuel product.
Before now, we used to buy fuel at the rate of about 960, but as we speak today, it's about 1,300. So it has really affected us. Cost of transportation has increased, and it has impacted somehow in the discharge of our duties.
Transportation has become very difficult because motorists have increased, transporters have increased the fares, and then it's also biting and affecting our economy.
The increase has impacted civil servants, small businesses, and the average Nigerian's purchasing power, who are calling for government intervention to ease the burden.
I plead to our government to please do something about it because really affecting us. The foodstuff is going high, the transport fare, everything is really disturbing us.
It will get better. It's only, I feel it will get better.
Which way, Nigeria? How are we going to survive all of it? We need government help. Let them do something before we all die in this country.
Calling on the petrol dealers, the marketers, and every other stakeholders in the petroleum sector to please come down from what is not good for the country. Because what is not good for the country is the arbitrary increase in the prices of this product.
As the situation lingers, optimism remains, with many looking towards a brighter future. In Uyo, Etienne Oibanga, NTA News.
Another commercial break. When we return, we'll bring you sports.
It has happened again. NTA.
Wow, it's big.
It's unique.
It's exciting.
NTA Channel 12 at Kaitan and Road, Uyo, your dependable station, has come up with another prize.
Hire NTA Uyo Arena for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, child dedication, and other events.
And enjoy full coverage and airing of your event on NTA Uyo at no additional cost.
You can't have this anywhere. For inquiries, call
Ikobong on 0703 018 5002.
Edidion on 0803 390 3521. NTA Uyo Arena. Let the world share in your happiness.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estate, Uyo, Okwamum State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806 840 1220 or 0701 661 7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
You're welcome back. Next on the lineup is Sports Update with Olumide Eguntola as our guide.
We begin with basketball. Already qualified, the Tigresses of Nigeria will face Germany in their final Group A World Cup qualifying match Tuesday. In an attempt to return to winning ways, the African champions narrowly lost their last match by a point to French ladies and hope for a good result against Germany to consolidate their fourth position on the table. In football, match day 11 actions of the Nigerian Women Football League take center stage Wednesday across the country. While some clubs are playing for survival, the priority for others is the Super 6 qualification. Adamawa Queens are up against Ekiti Queens in Ibadan. Pacesetter Queens will entertain Ibom Angels, while FC Robo will be the guest of Conference Queens in Lokoja, among other matches. In the UEFA Champions League, second leg actions of the knockout stage begins Tuesday night with high expectations from fans across the globe. Football fireworks will be on display at the Stamford Bridge as Chelsea will attempt to overturn a 5-2 first leg deficit against PSG. Arsenal welcomes Bayer Leverkusen for a decisive second leg tie with a spot in the quarterfinals on the line. The first leg ended 1 goal apiece. Also facing down the barrel of UEFA Champions League, Manchester City will host 15-time winners Real Madrid days after the Spanish giants recorded a 3-0 battering of the former Premier League champions in the opening leg of the round of 16 tie at the Bernabeu. City must be at their best to avoid a repeat of last season knockout phase exit in the hands of Los Blancos. With Sports Update, Olumide Eguntola, NTA News.
And that's it on the English segment of the news. The video translation comes up shortly. My name is Dianime Oko. Good morning.
Kama wo fa wotme se mo boy ba ma uson ki de tunyen abo me na mutuma mo ya na nam tutu ya fa nko e do me titi akile nyen eno iba titi ya yo ki ki ti ki ye ta me freki fu on su bi pai we me se me zika me ki yo ki la sinya e pe no e ko me mo sin ba se e kama ka ida nyen esu o yo se na ni na ni ti o udwani alo wu se no fio do be na ye freki Ofio miso atos nere mitioke en merita mandala usoro meto iwuriso ekoto ide ofiche ado keniwe ame apana wenpo ko ufoto ekoto interior ma Magdalena Jani asanugo ado ke awo yon ke the Minister of Interior Olúbùnmi Túnjí Òjó ano uyo mi ke ibu e kamuka idangen ndion anyes godara anyo ko meto iworiso egoto muslim na ikwele utu udiammo asinu uyo abo mo ya eske kaiso eba kile mi kereke anyes godiamdo abo monogo kidan in Nigeria ya gaida inyen rodomi ebo akam ebe nyima emen elida ke nkoro yufuru ye ntimpo ebanga obio in Nigeria kini espedete yeba monnana iban mena mutum yemon epunge kenwe ayo ke ike ti o ke ye tamme freke ebo won subiwo ke pele ngwe eko to Faculty of Education te fongen tai fiuyo nden na rimami ado ayo kan aina me fat ame ufongwe ame enama yaiko
ngwet sikwa ngwere wakaisimikie itioke madame freket ado setio moito nkot sem kobando tumukbemwet ubebo bagotum yemitemfen akufon wenta ifioyo adai workan ko sem kobando tumukbemwet ata ifio imema amakom munto fongwere mi kana mogesnidem enyo akwa ngwet ayobo ya moikrunen kiniso ka fangukbemwet amoiba ni mama iten kande tumo fongwenta ifioyo udiana etumo fongwet ka fanglo tumo kbemwet ata ifio no bon ikbeme akada ano ama toyo mufandi to fongwere benedon ko faitemi abo ka mori bon won tontum ido ribo ngweri torigbo ado kedo amodi nyemo bion to madikenbo ke ikbeme enon fantoyin ukbeb eri kbebemwet ke miniso ini akan orang mau di mana monsen ketun dem tak akan mafang pengwet andi kidan no ada iwurku ikbere SM poiban utmodo Dr. Mary Aba akebo ke moido menta metisa okorambun sikama ndotong ifyo itieri namado mbuno wema no itietu enyo enom uso mo ngweri toro Wisdom Jacob Kombok NTA
Mwana wako yo eseme ke bana nsomo rampo abara kide pungen akeno bani kan edio kinte peto ame adoko uraiteti ndion anam ugomeso anon mwana ekumbo
nsongo dua arni kan ame edio kinte petro ame bagi dagame adompo ame na maya wem asongo no mwana wo kide nyen ado mbime ame baga fritie iragami ado nsinam jakno urampo abantum ndion ke free boro ke monowo enogo esrebo ke nsongu anam yakno urampo akpungo ame nama yakno afrefru urampo arpe ataiti kenyon ado urpu urampo mi ado mpo me afnake ata frefre woton ke mono me nama utumo konsen mono nama ntongbubege ye monodo ame nyonge nam tugutum fen ado mono wokiran nyen esnu yu eko ukara iran nyen yakno esnu mam enam yakno mpo mana tengu bok si adogo ame bi na ta kaman songom mpo argo di obyo nyen ado kesi ama bantum mono wo esgere ni ironyen kempo ma su wurwa kefun mpo ya na engebono na akpebono ma toro uforo yenkor abi rogiri obyo nyen mi ku foto menti e